anyị na Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much. And remember,
go and see what Chukwuka will do to you. ESN is not a town. It's not a cult group. It's not a cult group. You arrest cult group, you go and arrest cult people. Cultists, you arrest cultists. When you arrest cultists, you come out and you begin to share it. As ESN come. And their media, the evil media. That is why Mazen Nandekano, when he begins to talk about their media, some of them will say Mazen Nandekano, the way he talks, the way it's just so sad. It's just so sad. It's just so sad that some people never learn. That is when I saw the interview that was granted to a man that I respect, Akintoye, Professor Akintoye, of the Oduduwa people. He was being interviewed by BBC. And each time he's been interviewed, you see him trying to be politically correct. Trying to say that they were trying to compare Sunday Igboho with Mazen Nandekano. And he said that Sunday Igboho and Mazen Nandekano is not fighting the same. But of course, that is true. I'm not blaming on that. Sunday Igboho and Mazen Nandekano are not on the same level. They are not on the same level. They are not. With respect to Sunday Igboho, and much respect to Mazen Nandekano, two of them are not on the same platform. They're not on the same level. But each time Akintoye tried to talk about them, instead of Akintoye putting the record straight, he would try to portray IPOB as a violent group, as a group that are fighting, forcing people or doing something that is illegal. That is my only problem with him. That's my problem. But I don't blame him because after all, he's going to protect his own. It is left for us to protect our own. When I saw the interview that was granted at Akintoye in BBC, the way he was talking, I don't blame him. He is protecting his own. I can't speak against him. He's protecting his own. It is our responsibility to protect our own. Mazen Nandekano remains our savior. He is the savior of the Biafran people. We have no representation anywhere in the government. No single representation. None. Nobody representation. The only representation we have is Mazen Nandekano. He's the only one that represents us in all angles, in all things. Only him represents us. We don't have any single representation anywhere. No single representation. Only Mazen Nandekano represents us. And today they took him away from us. That is why we call him our Messiah. And when we call him our Savior, people get angry. Some of them get angry. They get agitated. But today they have been finding out that the reason for the Messiah to come as Nandekano the Savior is clear. He deserves it. He deserves it. He deserves it. Because in the most critical time when we are forgotten, when there was nobody standing for us, he was the only person that was there. Speaking and fighting for us in all angles. So it is our responsibility to protect Mazen Nandekano and defend him and make sure that he's being released. Two of them are not on the same platform. When you talk about Mazen Nandekano, so Sunday Igboho is doing a great work. And his responsibility, the responsibility of Sunday Igboho and the responsibility of Mazen Nandekano is not the same. So you don't expect them to operate on the same level. Don't ever expect, they can never be a match. They are not the same. They are not on the same equal level. Responsibility of Sunday Igboho is different from the responsibility of Mazen Nandekano. Mazen Nandekano have much more responsibility than Sunday Igboho can ever have. Sunday Igboho is even lucky. He has his governors around him. He has some other elders around him. He has the Oduduwa people. Many of them in Oduduwa are behind him. But in Biafra land, Mazen Nandekano is standing alone by himself. Standing alone. The governors in the Biafra land, they want Mazen Nandekano dead today and tomorrow. All the politicians against him. All the elders. Sunday Igboho is getting support from Afenifere. Afenifere is supporting Sunday Igboho. But Mazen Nandekano, the Ohanes and Igbo want Mazen Nandekano dead. Now you see, they are not on the same platform. Mazen Nandekano is facing more greater challenge than Sunday Igboho is facing. So you don't expect him, you don't expect them to operate on the same level. Neither do you expect them to use the same language. And I expect our elder, Akintoye to know that. I'm retracing the way he addresses the issue of IPOB sometimes is if people who are, if not that this time around IPOB is no longer the IPOB of yesterday, when you begin to insult people and talk about irrelevant things, people would have started insulting him. If it was the IPOB of yesterday, they would have started insulting Professor Akintoye. But today, the new IPOB with the spokesperson Mazi Simon Ekpa and under leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB purified, or IPOB under autopilot. They don't insult people. We don't just insult people and open mouth and begin to throw insult. No. When you say something that's not online, we correct you and put this record straight. That is what we do. Setting the record straight is most of the most important things that we do. And that is why we came. Because a lot of things have gone wrong. Putting things right, that's what we do. So I will advise that this video will be shared. Share this video, let it get to Professor Akintoye. That IPOB that he knows, we are a peaceful movement. Very, very peaceful. No organization in the world can be as peaceful as IPOB. No organization. If the Oduduwa agitators, if they face the kind of fight IPOB have faced, if they lose the kind of life IPOB have lost, I'm not sure he will be speaking the same manner he speaks today. If Akintoye have led people and lose the kind of life IPOB have lost, he will not be talking the way he's talking today. So each time he's addressing the issue of IPOB or the comparison of Sunday Igboho and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he should know how to put his statement. He should know better. Being politically correct, that's okay. I can understand him. Protecting his own, that is okay. I can understand him. But he should stop portraying IPOB as a violent organization or people who are troublemakers, group of troublemakers. No, we are not troublemakers. We have been very, very peaceful from day one, from the onset. IPOB have been very peaceful, demanding for referendum. Self-determination is what we have been asking for. Nothing else. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been asking for self-determination. That's nothing different. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said the referendum, it is that referendum or nothing. That is all he asked. Even when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was interviewed in that asked, are you going to go to war? He said, no, I'm not going to go to war. When he said it is either Biafra or death, he was interviewed in the Zoroastrian Republic by Zainab, or what do they call him? One lady from AIT. Interviewed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The video is still online. Asked Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if he was going to go violent or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said no. But he will continue to demand for referendum, continue to demand for Biafra until in the process either he loses his life or he gets Biafra. And that is what he has been doing. In the process, he have lost his parent. They came after him to kill him. Chukwukabe saved him. In the process, that is why he is in dungeon today. That is why he's in solitary confinement. And he should understand that and give that respect. Accord that respect to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because the fight of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is the fight of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that even gave them the courage. It is that fight. The struggle of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was what gave liver to the Oduduwa struggle to make them stand firm today. With all due respect to Oduduwa people, I'm not disrespecting them. I respect my Oduduwa brothers. They are doing a great work. They are doing wonderfully well, They are doing wonderfully well, and they are fighting. But I must tell you, it is what the IPOB are doing that encourage them to do more. So they should have to accord IPOB and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that respect. For a very long time, IPOB have been holding only flag, protesting. Only flag. Only flag. Look at Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho never committed any crime. They went to his house to kill him. The mission was to kill Sunday Igboho. They didn't even invite him. No police invited him. What crime did somebody go call? Because Sunday Igboho said that the terrorists should leave their bush. Simply because he said terrorists leave their bushes. They went after him to kill him. And in their home, he killed 2 people. What happened? What did they say? You saw how it was. Sunday Igboho saw a test at the anger of the vampires. And he saw how it is. Akintoye was aware of that. Then look at Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You saw the video of what happened in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In Mazi Nnamdi Kanu case, they came with battalions. Jet was flying over. 28 people were mowed down in the home of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. IPOB people were shot where they were holding a meeting and prayers. In several occasions, they have been shot at. Many killed. Even as you're watching me, they are still killing and abducting people in Biafra land. Because our governors are involved. They have sold out. Because governors are involved. So we are not facing the same, the weight of the problem is not the same on every angle. The weight of the problem is much more heavier on the Biafran people. That is why we are much more vocal. Biafrans are much more vocal. We have much more challenge than any other tribe. Our own challenge is much more serious. Much more serious than any other region. Our challenge is much more serious. Every other region have I'm not saying they don't have challenge, they have their own challenge. As long as you are an indigenous tribe in the Zoological Republic, you are in a trap. We are all endangered species. Every indigenous tribe in the Zoological Republic are endangered species. But the people who are facing the greatest challenge, who are the target mainly, are the Biafran people. And that is why Biafrans are not sleeping. That is why we are always awake. We have suffered a lot. We have been killed a lot. And we don't want to continue to die. We have to protect ourselves and secure our lives. That is why we have risen up. The Biafrans have agreed, and we have spoken. Through our spokesperson, Master Simon Ekpa, IPOB has spoken. Through Simon Ekpa, that Biafra is going to come in 2023. We have fought enough. We have preached enough. We have asked enough. We have begged enough. We can't beg anymore. In 2023, Biafra will be declared again. And whatever they want, is either they give us Biafra or we'll take it by force. Whatever it's going to cost, we are ready. That is why I'm here. I am getting myself prepared because I know that the days are evil. You that is watching me, any place you're watching from, I advise you to get yourself prepared because the days are evil. Leave your comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone. Leave your comfort zone. Even if it is one day you are eating in a day, it is enough. Train your body. Train yourself for the days ahead. We are going into a very tough stage. It is not a child's play. Some of you think it's just blabbing and child's play. It's only talking on. It's not only talking. You do something on the ground. You do something. If you know that thing that Chukwu Okike have placed in your hand or your heart, that area where you know you can perform, prepare yourself. Every one of us have a role to play. Every one of us, I have taken my responsibility and I'm doing what I need to do. I'm not supposed to be broadcasting as I have always said, but I got to do it. I have people to encourage. While I prepare myself, I still have to encourage my fellow Biafrans to prepare themselves. Because the days are evil. The days are evil. We have lost a lot of people. We don't want to continue to lose. We don't want to continue to lose people. We don't want to continue to lose people. We have lost a lot of people already. Enough is enough. It is high time we go home. Dear friends, we are going home. Prepare yourself. I am getting prepared myself. Time have gone when they will say, oh, come home, come home, come home, come home, come home. You're waiting for people to come home. Okay. Keep waiting. But while you're waiting for us to come home, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself for what is about to come. Get the necessary equipment. Stock up food for yourself. Stock up food for yourself. Every of your finance, keep it close to you. Don't allow. Go and begin to watch. If you can lay your hand on the video of the Civil War, go and lay your hand on that video and see the difficulties that we are facing that time. Don't allow any one of them to encounter you. Those necessary things you need. Salt. Get enough salt and reserve for yourself. Food stuff, reserve for yourself. But for blockage, I can assure you we cannot have any blockade in Biafra land anymore. For media blockade, we cannot have it. Food blockade, they cannot do it. They can't. That is why I thank Chukwu Okike. As Chukwu Okike have used our brother Simon Ekpa through the autopilot movement, under the leadership of Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, to be able to begin to unite all the forces, all the military arms, all the armed group in Biafra land, coming on one umbrella. All the armed group coming under one umbrella. That is a strong signal. And that is why the Janjaweed are scared. That is why the Janjaweed see the sign that these people are serious. The only people who are not taking us serious are our fellow Biafrans. Fellow Biafrans who claim to be followers of Mazen Nandekan, they are the ones who are not seeing the handwriting on the wall. The Janjaweed are seeing the handwriting on the wall. They know what is happening. They know that something is going to happen. And that is why every one of them is running helter-skelter. They are on speed. Already they have dried up the treasury. Nigeria Zoological Republic as it stands today don't have any money in treasury. They don't have any reserve. Nigeria don't even have money to pay their workers. They don't even have money to pay workers. Petrol is no longer in vogue. Oil money is no longer there to share. There is nothing to share anymore. That is the absolute truth. And your brother Peter Obi is gallivanting up and down, claiming to be the Messiah when he knows he is not. When he knows he is not. The Fulanis have stolen everything and now they are ready to go back home. But they wouldn't go without a fight. They can't go without a fight. Remember the word of Obudame Lafia. Obudame Lafia said in 2022 that the Fulanis are going to fight a civil war if care is not taken. And when you see what is happening, you have seen their war soldiers, foot soldiers already. Videos are coming out. In our bushes, they are everywhere in their bushes, well armed and well equipped. But you, that is being surrounded, you are busy. Speaking against your brother is telling you to wake up and prepare. You are busy fighting against your brother that is telling you to prepare yourself and do the needful. You are busy jumping out and talking about the election, when the people you are contesting with don't even care about the election because they know the election will not hold. The caliphate don't even care about the election. With all your 1 million march, do you see them responding? In the normal sense of it, when you conduct your 1 million march, they conduct 2 million march. They have the money to sponsor them, buy people. They have the money to buy people and force people out in Zoological Republic. But they pretend as if they don't know what is going on. Let's wait and watch and see what is going to play out. Some of you are just being deceived. As I said before, let me tell you, MK Abiola was supported by the whole country. During the time of MK Abiola, Peter Obi doesn't have 1/4 of the support MK Abiola had. Peter Obi does not have the 1/4 of the support MK Abiola had. MK Abiola have the support of everybody, both traditional rulers, both in the government, both in the masses, everywhere. MK Abiola have support. East, west, north, and south, they all supported MK Abiola. But did he become a president? Of course he didn't become a president. He didn't become a president. It was annulled. The election was annulled, and he died in it. He died in it. What did they give to him? What did they give to him? Nothing. They only named their democracy day after MK Abiola. And after that, what next? The evil continues. The suffering continues. The trouble continues. What next? Even the democracy they named after him, there is no democracy in Nigeria. You know that, I know that. And people are still believing. And I still to remind you again, somebody like Deji Adeyanju, you know Deji, the activist in Nigeria. Deji, for Deji to come out and bet $10,000. Deji. Every one of you know, if you don't know Deji, that means you are new in Nigeria. He's one of the activists in Nigeria who is going along with the Shore protesting. There was a time he apologized to Mazen Nandekan. He was one of the greatest critics of Mazen Nandekan. He called Mazen Nandekan different kinds of names. But at a stage, he woke up and he apologized to Mazen Nandekan. He said that he cannot criticize Mazen Nandekan. Now he has seen why Mazen Nandekan is doing what he did. When he was beating blue-black, he was beating blue-black while he was protesting. He was beaten, even by the people who was protesting for, they beat him up. He apologized to Mazen Nandekan. That same man that came out, that Deji Adeyanju came out, he gave a bet to a follower of Peter Obi. He gave a bet of $10,000. It is not by hearsay, don't be say from out. I'm going to post the video on my YouTube channel. Go and follow my YouTube channel. I will post the video there. Go and follow my YouTube channel. Chook Survivor. Go to YouTube and type Chook Survivor. You see the Chook Survivor channel on YouTube. You will see the video. Deji went and he gave $10,000 that if Peter Obi, he bet somebody in Peter Obi camp. If Peter Obi win and become president, he take 10. You know how much $10,000 is in Nigeria now? For Deji to be able to cough out 20, he didn't just say it. He has removed the money and paid it to Dele Mohamed. With receipt and everything, evidence. He paid the money, cash, to Dele Mohamed. $10,000. That if Peter Obi becomes the president of Nigeria, that the Peter Obi camp should take that $10,000. He challenged somebody. Even the person he challenged is very scared. He's scared of bringing out his own money. The person that Deji challenged is scared of bringing his own money. That shows you. If you don't know, and if you don't wake up now, keep on sleeping, no problem. No problem at all. If you don't want to wake up, no problem. Sleep and snore. Don't just sleep. When you're sleeping, keep snoring. Please, sleeping and snoring, no problem. No problem. At the long run, we shall see. We know. We know who will cry at last. Okay? So, after all that I have said now, if you are not yet convinced, you are on your own. But I thank God I have been able to make some points. All I got to do here is to encourage my fellow Biafrans, talk to my fellow Biafrans, stand up for yourself. Nobody is going to stand for you. And always put it in your head that freedom doesn't come cheap. If anybody is telling you that if freedom doesn't come cheap, we are going to pay some price. A price is going to be paid. Be ready to pay that price for you to have your freedom. And it is not enough for you to just say, I want Biafra. You have to do something. Start doing something on your own now. Prepare yourself. Get yourself prepared. Everybody's getting prepared. Even Simon Ekpa that you are busy castigating, calling him name. Simon Ekpa is preparing every blessed day. Simon Ekpa is equipping himself. If there is anybody that will fall, Simon Ekpa will be the last person to fall. You must prepare yourself. That is what every one of us is doing. Because some people will definitely fall. Some people will definitely fall. Sacrifice will be made. Sacrifice will be made. So prepare yourself. Get yourself ready. We are going home. It doesn't matter what anybody says or does. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for connecting. I'm going to join you again by the special grace of God. If I have any time, any break within the week, I'm going to come alive. If I don't have, on Sunday, we're going to meet again. 2 times broadcast. I'm going to try to be able to keep it up, to be able to encourage my fellow Biafrans to stand firm and continue to do what you need to do. Thank you for watching. Wherever you're connecting from, I appreciate you. If you're watching from Biafra, and I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide you, bless you, protect you, and secure you. If you are watching from Asia, Europe, America, Australia, may Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect you. If you are watching from any part of the world and you are a Biafran, Chukwu Okike Abiama will keep you alive. You are going not only to see Biafra, you're going to walk into Biafra and celebrate in Biafra land. And if you are from Oduduwa land, please join the Oduduwa people and continue to fight for your struggle. Support Sunday Igboho. May Chukwu Okike Abiama protect Sunday Igboho and keep him alive until the last minute. He will fight for the Oduduwa people and he is going to celebrate in the Oduduwa land. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect our brother Simon Ekpa. Secure Simon Ekpa. Continue to strengthen him. Give him more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Give him more thick skin to continue to wax strong as he's been waxing strong. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect our Umuada. Our Umuada that are doing great work, doing the necessary things. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect them and secure them. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect our men, the men of the men who are all around doing the needful. Even as you're watching the video, things are going on. Things are going on. Keep on praying for our men and keep on supporting them any way you can. Support the ESN any way you can. Support by donation, support by your prayer, support by any angle you can be able to support. Support them. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect our supreme leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Secure him, guide him, protect him, and bring him back to us very, very soon. It doesn't matter what they do. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. We must continue, and we will see our freedom very, very soon. We are going home. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will be in our palms. Thank you so much for watching, and remember blessed. See you again. Bye-bye.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold all of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You cannot go everywhere. We must continue.